Welcome to your weekly AI City update. Don't forget to subscribe for more AI updates.
Google says it asked a team of its own AI agents working inside a tool called Antigravity to build a working operating system from scratch. The kernel, process and memory management, the file system, even the video and keyboard drivers. No human wrote the code by hand, and according to the company, the finished system could run the 1993 classic game Doom. That demo wasn't a stunt for its own sake, it was proof of a much bigger claim, that software engineering is shifting from writing code line by line to orchestrating teams of agents. Today, on August 20th, 2026, that claim just got a lot more concrete, with two announcements landing at once. Antigravity launched in public preview on November 18th, 2025, built on Google's Gemini 3 model and free to use with generous rate limits. Google describes it not as a smarter autocomplete, but as a new agent-first development platform, one built around four principles the company calls trust, autonomy, feedback, and self-improvement. Rather than only showing a finished code change, Antigravity groups an agent's actions into tasks and produces what Google calls artifacts, tangible, reviewable deliverables, so a developer can verify what an agent actually did instead of trusting the output blindly. At Google I/O in May 2026, that idea graduated into Antigravity 2.0, a command center for running multiple agents in parallel across projects, alongside a new command line tool and a software development kit for building custom agent workflows on top of it. Since that May relaunch, Google has been shipping upgrades at a striking pace. On August 12th, the company introduced custom agents, specialized, file-based configurations scoped to a single project's own testing conventions and coding rules, designed to cut the token overhead of re-explaining those rules in every conversation. One day later, on August 13th, Antigravity picked up the newer Gemini 3.7 Flash model, following Gemini 3.6 Flash just 3 weeks earlier and 3.5 Flash before that. Add it up, and that's roughly one meaningful capability release every few weeks, all summer long. Taken together, these releases suggest Google is treating Antigravity less like a single product launch, and more like a platform it intends to keep compounding in public, in near real time. Which brings us to today, when Google published two announcements at once. First, Antigravity Extensions, lightweight integrations for Visual Studio Code, Visual Studio, Zed, and the full JetBrains suite, so developers can bring Antigravity's multi-agent orchestration into the editors they already use, instead of switching entirely to a standalone app. Second, and bigger, Google is bundling Antigravity directly into Gemini Enterprise Standard and Plus subscriptions. That means an IT department can now roll out agentic coding to an entire engineering organization under a single license, with centralized budget caps, sandboxed permissions, and audit logging built in from day one. Google says the airline group AirAsia is already generating over half of its production QA code with Antigravity, and enterprise partners including Accenture, CGI, and Cognizant are now deploying it inside their own delivery pipelines. According to Google, all of that agent activity stays inside the customer's own cloud boundary and is never used to train its base models. Line up the timeline and a pattern appears. Launch an agent-first IDE, prove multi-agent orchestration can tackle something as complex as an operating system. Spend the summer compressing that power into specialized agents and faster models. Then meet developers inside the editors they already use, and finally, put it on enterprise-wide licensing. That's the signal worth watching, not whether Google can demo something impressive once, but whether it can keep shipping at this pace without the guardrails cracking under real enterprise scale. This video uses AI-assisted research, original AI-generated artwork, and local AI narration. Sources were reviewed for AI City. I'm Tom. See you in the next one.
Thank you for watching. Click here to subscribe. Click here to subscribe for more AI updates.